caught me in the middle of, I realized my glue bottles are getting too empty and they start to act crazy. So I'm going to fill up my glue real quick here while we wait to see if other people are going to hop in. So this is my art glitter glue. Let's see if I can do this without making too giant of a mess. Let's get a paper towel ready. Hope all is well this evening. Hope I can be seen and heard. People want to be seen and heard. Now I just do this very carefully. I said careful. There we go. Just let it pour in a slow stream. I have some little funnels, but ask me where they are. I don't know. Hey, Pam. Okay. We'll just fill up that one for now. Now I took out a bunch of stuff because I had some ideas. And I still need to make some Christmas cards, and then I need to actually send them, which we'll see. That remains to be seen if I actually get around to it. Anybody else like that? No, most of my friends are right on the ball. Me, I'm like, yeah, I need to do that today. Next day, oh yeah, I forgot to do that. I need to do that today. Very next day. Hey, Maddie. Hey, Elizabeth. So I took out, I got these, and I love, love, love this die. I bought these specifically for this die right here. This one right here. What's going on with my camera? I don't know. Because I think you can see over there. Um, and these I bought for the pipes and the gears, and of course the numbers, because those are some pretty cool numbers. So got those. Then I've got these. I've taken out all of my postage dies, and I have a bunch, friends. These I think are, I don't know. Let me see if they're labeled. They're not. This I know is a Sizzix because it came out of my Tim Holtz stuff. I've got my waffle flower postage dies. I've got my GinaK postage dies. So I have enough postage dies. And then I took out some ephemera, a little bit more GinaK. And what I'm wanting to do kind of here is make some, you know, postage stamp type cards. I did one last year, but I wondered, like on the Simon Hurley, because there aren't any dies with these, and of course I could cut it with my Scan and Cut, but I was just wondering if one of my postage dies would work on there. That one's too small. Let's see, let's check the GinaK. If I did the placement just right, that could work. It's a little on the long side, but almost perfect. Let's try that one. Oh, you haven't assembled any Christmas cards? Oh, that's good. I'm glad that stylus works well on your phone. It'll work good on your Scan and Cut too. Um, let's see. I've got square ones here. Okay, so these are the GinaK. I don't know what I did with my scrapbook.com ones, but they're kind of interesting because they cut like an edge. How do I describe that better? This is getting to be a hot mess here. I keep all these together. I'm just looking to see if there are any that will. See, these will just basically cut out the whole piece, and that's not what I'm looking for in this case. And yeah, there aren't any large rectangular ones here. I'm betting one of my scrapbook.com ones will work. Let me see if I can just thumb through here real quick and see if I can find them. They're probably in my most used shape dies. Yeah, there they are. Okay. Go away, little bug. Go away. Nope, too small. Okay. But now look at here. I'm already got a pile of mess and I haven't even started yet. This is a postage edge. And so I could probably finagle. It's a rather large one. Okay, well, let's just try it. Let's just try it. Let's do this one. And let's do that on some mixed media heavy stock. Okay, and I do believe I think I'll do some cookie dough ink here, and then watercolor. Because I do want my stamp to be colorful, so this is like a solid stamp. So if I want colors on it, I'm going to have to do like a no-line watercolor situation. And I think cookie dough is going to do the job. We're going to find out here in a moment. Hope all is well. You should see my craft room floor, friends. I have all my Christmas stuff out, plus all my Simon Hurley stuff out, plus just too much. Just too much. I kind of like it just two-tone like that, too. Hey, Teresa. So let's grab, I'm going to grab the easiest watercolor I have. It's going to be my Derwent's. Hey, don't touch it. Sorry, bad word. I just had a craft-a-lunch. All my colored pencils went right in the garbage. Sorry for the bad word. All right, let's go a green for our tree. I want kind of a sprucey color. That's going to be teal. That's going to be the closest thing. Oh, iron green. Definitely iron green. Where are you, sweetheart? That's Ionian green. Ionian green is the word. No. Iron green. I want iron green. I know I have it. I wouldn't have it swatched if I didn't have the pencil. Iron green. There we go. Yeah, I love my... Yeah, the room threw up Christmas. Exactly. So this ink is already a little bit wet, so I'm going to need to work a little bit quickly because otherwise this stuff will kind of dry on me in place because it's working on a wet medium with the cookie dough ink. Okay, get your brush, ding dong. Tell yourself to get ready and then you're not ready. A little water. Uh-oh. There we go. I took out a paper towel, but I used it. There it is. Oh, good thing I did that because there's purple ink on here. There we go. I love to take stamps and make them my own by doing stuff like this. And it's also a good way to stretch your supplies. little bit more water. That was too much. Luckily, this paper can handle quite a bit of moisture. Hey, Linda. Hey, Lovey. Lovely. Who are you? I know that's probably, I probably know your actual name or not. Maybe you're new to my channel. You know, because YouTube did all those name changes. Okay. This should go fairly quick. I don't know. We're going to find out. Okay. Jacqueline, hi. I can barely walk around because everything's on my floor because there's no room to pile things on my counters. And it's getting a little ridiculous, to be honest with you, because I know that I'm going to fall and break a hip. And that's what we all worry about. Gosh, you guys, in a couple of weeks, we'll be making Mike a birthday card for his 70th birthday. I can't even believe he's that old. I met him when he was 23. I agree. Handmade cards with your personal touch, of course. And other things, baked goods, um, home decor. Although, everybody has different taste in home decor, so, I wouldn't want somebody to feel bad because they didn't like what I made them, and so they didn't put it up. They maybe even tossed it, and then they're embarrassed if I come over and they don't have it on display. So it's something you have to think about because honestly, you can't expect people to love everything you do. Okay. This took a little more time than I expected, but I'm okay with it. You go by Jay. Okay, got you. Right, he's an old man. Hi, Mac. That's my son, Jeffrey Mac. And his knees are showing it. He's complaining and moaning every day. I'm asking him if he would like some of my feminine protection product. He's whining so much. He's not watching. That's the only reason I'm saying. He can make fun of me if he wants, all those chin hairs. Yeah, I know he's not watching because he came up here to tell me he had to go somewhere. I said, "Aren't you cooking chicken?" "Well, I'll just turn it off and turn it back on when I come home." I said, "Listen, eat what your stomach can afford. I'm not." You gotta abandon your food to go do something. You guys eat it. I'm not touching it. I'm super, super picky, especially about meat. I mean, if you've ever had a foodborne illness, then you know you want to be picky. Them two boys down there, they have iron guts. They can eat just about anything. Not get sick. Okay. That tree is so-so. It needs a little bit more love, I think. A little bit more darkness around the edges. A little bit, not a ton. I'm not looking for this to be perfect. It's rustic. But I do want some definition so you can tell what it is. The two boys being Mike and his live-in house guest. We won't discuss. Mike brings in strays, stray people, stray animals, you name it. Mike brings them in. Got a very soft heart. At the same time, he can be really, really mean, so it's funny. Got people that don't know him and see his little mean side. You make him mad, and he will turn into a beast. Yeah, Mike and a buddy. Okay, so then we have our little greenery here, which I'm going to keep in the same color range just to keep things simple. I love this stamp set, Simon, if you're watching. It's a favorite. I just like the little rustic kind of postage design. You see a lot of people and friends for the Not Too Shabby design team. We're doing a lot of their postage, but I'm like, it just seems crazy to have more postage dies than I already have. Although, you know, more sizes would be great, but shut up, stop it. See how we are. When will Mike join us to make probably Valentine's Day? I usually like to make him do that on Valentine's Day. I like to make him make me a Valentine. Otherwise, I'm not getting one. I love this little brush. I'll be sad when I finally ruin it. And it's a Royal Taklon, which I have no idea. It's probably a, you know, El Cheapo Amazon brand. Okay, so we need our berries, and they need to be, let's do Shiraz. That's chili. Where is Shiraz? It's mauve. Maybe it's here. Sugar plum. Should have these organized. Shiraz. I don't feel bad. I mean, we're of a, we're of an age, you know, where it's not really like super crucial. We don't get our feelers hurt too much. I mean, I can, but I do it just to be a brat. Just to be the same bratty person that he married. Okay. Now this Shiraz will change color a bit as I get it wet. I know. Yeah, I'm not. Nope, I'm not. I'm not buying anything with my own money. Unless it's cookware right now. And I don't need anything in that department either because I've been collecting it for, you know, 50 years. But I might buy fancy food to cook or expensive bread, bread flour. Okay, that's funny. I know it's a tree trunk, but it looks like a little house. Let's just do willow because it's the one I grabbed. No, it's not sharp enough. I want a sharper one. I don't feel like sharpening them. Saddle brown, that'll work. Do little tree trunk. I was just watching Instagram and the woman was singing the Christmas song, the Nat King Cole one about the chestnuts. Now it's stuck in my head. All right, we'll do the stars. And we're going to do those in an obvious gold. Hey, Heidi. Well, I hope that I don't go to all this work and then wreck it with the die that I'm going to try and cut it out with. But if I do, I do. I'll just do something different with it. These are teeny tiny down here. Itty bitty. One up there. One up there. I don't know where I keep picking up purple. Oh, I probably didn't clean my mat after I did a project today. Okay. That's the thing I always forget to do. Because I can't see it on there. So it's obviously, if I don't, it's kind of like the cobwebs in my house. Because my eyesight's so bad, I can't see them very well. They don't exist. They have to get pretty big for me to see them. Or give them a lick of attention. Okay. Let's do, okay, the December 25th, I think I will do in the Shiraz as well. If I can find it. I just put it away, didn't I? And now I don't know where it is. Is this it? No, none of these are it. That's chili red. Why do I keep picking that same one up? You guys, I popped it back in here and now I can't find it. There it is. No, that's mauve. 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 All right, we're doing it in sugar plum because I can't find it. Okay. Because what I want to do here is I want to distress that some. And what's going to happen is my cookie dough will bleed a bit. This stuff shouldn't bleed. This might bleed if I don't get it wet first. Let's just get it wet and make it messy. A little damp anyway. I think before I distress it, I'm going to cut it out. More things on the floor, thank you. Now, I pulled out that die. What did I do with it? Did I pull it out? Oh, guys, I'm a mess. I know I pulled it out. There it is. All right, let's just move some of this stuff out of sight, out of mind. There's a huge pile up there, friends. So I need to think this through, how it's going to start and end. And before I can do anything, I have to trim this paper down if I want to send it through my Scout. Oh, I see. Yep. Nope, I don't. I haven't. I've been really, really good. Anything that I have bought, the only thing that I did buy in a long time is I bought some stuff from Simon Says Stamps so I could get that snowflake because I wanted that Tim Holtz snowflake because I collect That's something I collect. There's the December, Tim Holtz Decembers. But you have to spend 30 bucks on Tim Holtz stuff, 30 or 35, I don't recall, to get it. So I did. It's not like I won't use it. And this, I think I got this, yeah, this die set is one that I've had my eye on for a while, and I really was not buying things, so I didn't buy it. Okay. Find the parts. Thank you, Linda. That's really sweet of you. All right, let's see what kind of postage this edge cuts out. Oh, my head feels like I've been run over by a truck. Okay. Turn that off right there. Try and get it at least halfway even to the other side. Where'd my tape go? Here it is. It's a little bit on the chunky side for postage this small, but it's gonna be fine. Okay. Oh, now that's gonna be tricky. Okay, I see what I need to do. I need to trim it off so I can go. So it'll fit in the Scout. Merry Christmas to you. Okay. Let's try it right there. Okay, wish me luck. These are the parts that are going to be more difficult because they, you got to match up those corners, otherwise the corners look weird. Oops. Try not to bang the camera too hard. Okay, I think I want to make sure that that goes in between. Okay, that might be a little strange. We're going to find out. I keep trying to get Sarah Liz to, how she designs for Trinity, like our emergency card essentials. I'm trying to get her to design one like this that has tiny postage on it. Okay, let's get you guys all out of my way. Okay, I mean, it made sort of a postage. No, I haven't retired my Empress, not at all. I need a new magnetic mat for it, and I can't afford it right now, so she's on a break. All right, let's distress this. And then I think we need to give it a... Now, where are my stamps? I think they're in here. You like that technical term? Stamps? Where are my waffle flowers? Right here. This is what I'm looking for. Cancellation. Oh, wait. Isn't there one in the set? Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't. Thinking isn't part of my repertoire. And then let's cancel that with bum, 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 bum. Okay, and then let's do another kind of tricky cancellation. Pretend it's a cancellation. Do this little star. Okay, so there's a postage stamp. So what I want to do now is I want to make a collaged card with the postage stamp and possibly a tag as well. I'm going to need a background, and what I did was rather than make one is I took out some of my Tim Holtz papers. Yeah, I think I had one in mind here. Maybe that one. Yeah, I think that one. Okay, and then I have, try not to bury that too much because I took out a bunch of these, which I bought and really didn't use because I thought they might make some cute little postage as well, like this one right here. Let's get the waffle flower because I think they're gonna. Where'd the one go I just had in my hand? I just had one in my hand that said December 25th and it just vanished. Where'd you go, you little hider? That was bigger. This is what's happening. I have too much crap on my desk. And when I say crap, I mean my stuff. Oh, it's right there in front of me. Oh gosh. Well, that's too small. Okay, here we go again, trying to find the right size. This was this a GinaK? Yeah. Oh, I can't tell. No, this was a waffle flower. Because that is square. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. All right, let's look at the scrapbook.com ones. Or no, let's look at these. That's too big, but you see, it could be. I like it. I do. I like it like that. See, at this point, I wish that I had my little um, die cutting machine was working right. You know, the Sidekick, because this is still, I mean, compared to the Sidekick, it's still a lot because you got a long old platform. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut this really weird and then I'm going to mount it. And I'm just basically cutting it so I can kind of make sure I've got it sized right. Because what it has is it has a little demarcation right there that I can trim off. Okay, and then I can cut this from, let's do the heavy stock so that everything kind of matches. My sidekick needs new plate. Everything of mine needs new plates. So it won't cut very much anymore very well. Especially I like to use heavier paper. So it needs plates. Eventually this is going to need plates too. But my Vagabond, it doesn't care. If the plates are bent or whatever, it'll still cut. But it's over there and it's bigger and I have to get up and yeah, I'm lazy. I don't want to get up. This magic mat's already leaving hairs, so let's distress that. Where's my first stamp? Okay. I guess it needs plates because it just won't cut anymore. I mean, it'll leave an indent and it'll cut parts, but it won't cut all of it. Or, you know, it either needs plates or the rollers have finally just given out on it. Okay, we can glue that one down to that one. So if you were here at the very beginning, I filled up my glue bottle, which is now missing. Where are you, Missy? Here she is. Yeah, I've had a spare set of plates and I've worn them all out because I, you know, used it a lot. And my plates for my Vagabond are definitely worn out. I have a new set, but I don't want to. I'm being stingy with them. I don't want to get into them until I absolutely have to. And there's going to be a point where I absolutely have to. Look, I found a little piece of ephemera. I'm just going to use that. Okay, now we need a tag. I think I'm going to do a small tag. I had a second one, but I think I might have given it away. In one of Nancy's giveaways. Okay, switch to a tag. I am making a hot mess. La 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 la. I do a lot of creating. And I do love it. But I haven't been in the mood lately, and I'm kind of, you know, that's kind of a bummer. Because, oh, shoot, does this go? It goes here. I guess because I feel like I'm not doing, it's just not coming out the way I expect it to, and it's ticking me off. You ever go through a crafty slump where you feel like everything you do is just a hot mess and not good? Yeah, that's kind of where I am right now. This too shall pass. Yeah, it's about, yeah, 4 or 5 years ago. Okay, let's do, what are we going to do on this one? Let's grab this cute little stamp set and see if I can make something happen that I want to happen. Yeah. I want this one to happen. Don't lose these teeth. And this one I will do in a red. and just kind of offset it. So I'm offering, and which red do I want? I want aged mahogany. No, no. Let's go with a super red. Did we get a game over in Stellar ink? I don't think we did yet. Dang it, Bobby, that's what I want. I'm going to go with the Stellar with the bee sting because it'll look a little different on this paper. Yeah, Lumberjack would have been good too. Yeah, I like that. That works for me. It's a little crusty, and that's okay. I don't need it to be super solid because I'm going to throw some ephemera on here too, which is this pack right here. You know what I'm looking for in this pack? I bet you do. It's a little dog. It's a little Scotty dog. I hope he's in this pack. Oh, here's a candy cane. I'm not going to use the Scotty dog on this one. Okay, I think we're good here. Okay, let's distress. Okay, where is my foam pad? This is ridiculous, you guys. There it is. Okay, give this a couple of drops. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Drops. Droplets. Yeah, I was going to say I'll never find my tweezers in this mess, but here they are because they're still put away. Okay, clean paper towel. My mom used to listen to that Nat King Cole album every Christmas, and I still enjoy it. With the Christmas song, with the chestnuts. Okay, I think I want to trim that in half. I'm just going to use scissors. Yeah, I like that. I like it a lot. We're going to sell them 2 for $1. dun. Love the candy stuff the best. Although there's other things you could sell too for a quarter. Typically, I would expect it to be candy. I don't think I want that on there. I think I'm going to leave it like that. Okay, let's take a look where we are here. Needs a big old Santa on it, huh? Okay, let's trim this down. Let's look at the width of what it is. Okay, it's 3.5. So it needs to be 4 3/4. Let's save this for something else, or maybe just put it as part of the collage. Okay, we're going to need a ribbon on there. Can I get to my ribbon? Probably. And what do I want in ribbon? I want red velvet. I have a bunch more, but it's in a place that I can't get to. I think I'm going to go with this soft pink. Hey, Delise, lurker, lurker. So we don't do anything special for Christmas at all. Like, it's just another day here. It's just not the same without, I mean, to me, children are what makes Christmas. Get out of here, bug. And so it's just, you know, without the wonder of it all, there's just no wonder of it. I don't wonder a doggone thing. We don't buy each other gifts. Guess that's kind of sad, isn't it? Yeah, it's okay. This is my favorite paper of Tim's. And well, this, and there's a black and white houndstooth that I really love. That's, you know, distressed. Really love that one too for Christmas. All right, let's take a look at how this is going to come together. I think I want this up here. I'm feeling like burying part of that December. Oh, gluten-free cookie recipes. Good idea. Well, I think macaroons are going to be your friend. I want a doily, and this is going to be tough because I can't get to them, to my colored ones. Let me think here. Did I put them? I may have put them in the Disney box, which is right over here. Nope. Bobby. Oh, I know. I can cut a snowflake. That'll work. A snowflake would be better than a doily, wouldn't it? I don't know. I had gluten-free cake once. I really disliked it. It was really terrible. No, I don't know. Okay, find that snowflake. Not the big one, not the big 3D one. That's too big. I just used it recently, but that doesn't mean it's in the front by any means. Could be anywhere in this room. It should be in this box, but it could be anywhere. Yeah, it's not. Not in this box. T. It's not like I don't have other snowflakes, but I'm going to just work with what I have here on my table, and that's that. This is from an earlier project that I did today that I really love, and that came from a Tim Holtz. That came from the Wise Men set. Maybe I just am having a problem with it being on this paper. Let's flip it over. Let's go this way. Yeah, it's better that way, I think. Almond croissant bars that are really interesting, gluten-free. What kind of flour does it use? Almond flour, coconut flour, rice flour? I like it this way. This needs a little bit of work though, because it's got a lot of green tone to it, and I'm not looking for green because I use this. And so you see how much brighter this is, but it's not brighter in a good way. So I'm going to give this a little bit of help by getting it in the color range that I need to warm it down. This is cool. This is kind of cool colored, and everything else here is warm. So I'm just going to warm this bad boy up because we can do that. Do what you want. Go heavy around the edges. I think, in fact, I'll even go in with walnut stain for the edges. Almond flour. Gotcha. Okay. Let's do a little bit of oh, interesting. That sounds moist. The combination of rice flour, tapioca flour, and potato starch or potato flour. Okay. Now I'll show you how that just warmed this right up to be able to accept these warmer tones in a more, friendly fashion. Maybe we'll go like so, like so. Oh no. There they are. Much better. That is sweet to bake for him. He's very lucky. He's a lucky, lucky guy. I want to distress this one out a little bit more. Just to kind of pull it in. Bug, get out of here. All right. Let's grab one more thing that I might be able to find in this ephemera bucket. Without going too crazy. Oh yeah, there we go. Pull some of that red. Happy, happy. You know, I bought from Publix one day. I don't know if you guys have a Publix where you are, but from Publix one day, I bought a cake. I didn't know it was gluten-free. I hated it. It was awful. But it's no reflection on a gluten-free diet. I just probably, you know, for whatever reason, I was expecting cake and I got, tasted more like a muffin. You know how muffins aren't as sweet as cake? Do you think Mike's making enough noise out there? Can you guys hear him? So what happened was Mike collects junk off the side of the road. It's kind of his occupation. In other words, it keeps him occupied. Plus, he makes a little money. Hey, Shanna. And and he has like deals with like Costco and what's this farm store? I can't think of the farm store right now. This is one of those little farm stores, and they throw stuff in the dumpster and, you know, and scrap and stuff. And so he go gets it, the metal scrap. And so Costco called him this evening and said, come get it tonight or you can't have it because it'll be gone. So that's why he took off and abandoned his chicken. This tucked under there. Do I want it tucked under or over? Do I want it like, no, I don't want it over. I want it definitely under. Hey, Nima. Good afternoon, evening, whatever it is for you. How long is this gnat gonna live? They're supposed to be dead by now. Running around in your car? How do you run around in your car? You want to pop this up? I do. I do, I do, I do, I do, I do. So anyway, he must be out there unloading all the metal scrap that he got. But you know what? We get a ton of good stuff. I got this display and it's a circular display and it's 3 tiers tall and it goes all the way to the ceiling almost. Love it. So, not that to go too much. Okay, where's that little star? Just going to add a little bit of bling. Where do I want my bling? I think I want that piled up down there. So I know that a lot of people don't care, don't think about it, but I feel like it's important in for my little neurotic mind that warms go with warms and cools go with cools, or they oppose to the point where they look good. I hope that makes sense. And so that's why I had to change this color of this background. And though this green is a very cool green, it is the complementary of red. Ouch! Now it attacked me in the face. Stupid bug. Oh, you got macarons. What bite? What bites? Terry, hi. I have the spotted Asian lady beetles too. And yeah, they are crawling around on my ceiling in my bedroom. And I capture them every chance I get. So let's do, I'm surprised I didn't cut myself with that. I need some gold. I can't kill that thing. I need some gold paper. Look at there. I just happen to have some right here. Okay, let's trim this bad boy down. We're gonna go a little over 3 3/4. Oh no, this was 3.5, wasn't it? How big was this? This was, I think, 3.5. Yeah, a little over 3.5. I just want a really thin gold border. A little over 4 3/4, I think it was. Let's see. Hope I didn't screw that up. I did. Brain. If you had a brain, you'd have a brain. That's okay. I'll use that for something else. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut this down to 4. I'm going to glue that on and then I'm going to trim it off. I wouldn't mind trimming it with that postage edge, but I'm not going to because I'm afraid I'll screw it up. Oh, thank you. I need the bugs to be dead or dormant here forever. There are a lot fewer of them, of the gnats, but like when I feed my sourdough bread, my sourdough starter, they are everywhere. I'm just like, this is nuts. Go away, leave me alone, and stay away from my bread dough. Okay, I'm just going to sit here with my hand on this for a minute because I know that this gold paper is very slippery and I've got this pretty much, well, pretty much straight. Or I said it was like that and now it's stuck like Chuck. Yeah, I like it much better with just a little bit of a gold edge around it. Sewing it would be great, but getting to my sewing machine will be in a few weeks. Once I get all my Christmas cards done and get them sent out and put away, then I'm putting all of my holiday stuff away. So I've got my Halloween stuff, my Thanksgiving stuff, which is kind of in with both of them. And then a lot of Christmas stuff. Oh, don't bend, you little brat. And I want one more thing on here. Did I take them out already? Where did those candy canes go? You guys, I have a ton of ideology stuff in this bucket that I bought through the years and never used. Here they are. And half the time when I buy them, it's like, we don't know if these are coming back or not. And I'm like, oh gosh, I better get one just in case. Maybe I don't want one of these on here anyway. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Oh no, Shanna, I'm sorry your trimmer broke. Those aren't cheap. You have backups, right? I mean, you're like any other crafter, right? I don't know how many trimmers I have. Way too many. Show you how to make vignettes. I love those. Those are great. I have a few of those. Oh, where is my one? Who knows? I have a few, but where they are, I don't know. Um, okay, we got a card done. We've got tag, we've got postage, and I use that postage edge from that kid over there. This one here. This is my favorite edge though, still. Um, Other things you could do is you can go dimensional. So I made this a few years ago and it lights up and it is a journal that I have bound with just holes and ribbon. If I could catch you and kill you, you would be dead quickly. But this is dimensional, so you could put deep things in here. You know what else I have is I have those domes that I haven't done anything with yet. These. And I think I have the flatter ones too somewhere. Yeah, somewhere. I don't know where that one vignette is. I have a picture of myself in Santa's lap and friends, I'm 65 and it's a picture of me when I'm like 4 years old and I was just a chubby little girl. Um yes, you have at least 5 trimmers. I right, the limited availability. I get suckered into that a lot. And then I have it on hand and the problem, you know what? It's not an issue if I would actually use it. But my problem is I don't. So I had lots of different papers that I did this little junk journal with. Just like this is a little pocket here. I have this envelope that I really liked, and so I put it in here even though it's way too tall. I've got, oops, a little ephemera going on here, something thick here. So you don't necessarily have to do a vignette to use that stuff, but like those little deer and stuff like that that I have, you know, obviously you're not going to put it on a card. You have a stamper? You have a package for me? Hi, Linda. Yeah, let's use them. Let's use them. Let's do, look. Is that so cute? I can't resist that. I don't even really want to do anything with it. It's just too cute like that. Um, let's see. Jingle bells. Snow person Santa Claus. Deer. More deer. Little itty bitty. I don't know if these are Tim Holtz or not. I don't know. Oh, candles. Wait, more. Wait, there's more. Um, wreaths. Um, Tim said he didn't know if Ideology was going to be selling these anymore, so I have a boatload of them. And what's this in here? I've got more lights. This is just the Christmas Ideology. We won't even talk about my other stacks of Ideology. But maybe next year. I hope, Sharon, that you make Tim Holtz goodness next year. Right, but wait, there's more. There's plenty more. um, so yeah, my goal, should turn these lights off. So what I did was in the back, I made a little pocket to hold the light switch. And I like these because, you know, you get lots of lights with them. But anyway, it's just one idea of something to do with all that ephemera and stuff that collects up. And here's a smaller little book that has small ephemera and stuff like that in it. What's this? I don't know what I did with the little dog. Oh, look what I did. I made a little stocking and I did this so long ago I don't even remember. Hey, Abraham. Little belly band, another little belly band. Love, love, love small books. Here's that dog. One of the dogs. It's not the Scotty dog I'm thinking of, but this is just a little itty bitty book that I made because I could. Did I give it away? No. Do I do anything with it? No. Do I display it? Nope. Sits in my Christmas box. Just waiting for love that I never give it. So yeah, do something with these things. Like, will this guy fit in this little dome? I don't think he will. I don't know what I did with the other domes. They're in my other. Well, look there, he does. Oh, I'll have to make something. Oh gosh, don't get me started. Guys, I'm done for the day. I got one card done. I don't even know where it went. Got one card done. So with some stuff, some Simon Hurley stuff, some Tim Holtz stuff, and many more to go. Wait a second. Let me just back up here, Delise. I got some undies today, and each of them have this perfect book-like cardstock I had to keep. Okay, I understand. Like the kind of like a shirt you might get with a new shirt or something with that cardstock inside. What can I gift? I don't have anybody locally to gift to, and I can't afford shipping, so that's just not an option. Um, I am on a severely limited budget. In fact, I went over budget to get that stupid snowflake, and I'll be paying for that at the end of the month. But I hope you like the card, and you know what, I probably will do this guy and do the inside of this. Um, I don't know, maybe tomorrow morning on my live. I don't know. We'll find out. Anyway, I'll be back at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, 9 Central. And this may all still be sitting here just like this, or I may get it cleaned up. It depends on when I get up. So, thanks you guys for coming to hang out with me this past hour and 15. Appreciate you as always. Thinking about taking the month of January completely off, like from doing anything other than getting this stuff organized. Oh, I could send the albums to the grandkids. Yeah, I could. If I could, I could. Now, what does this want? I've got a number one sitting here. Why is that? What does it want? I don't know. I don't know. Sorry. I got distracted by the chat verification stuff. All right, guys. See y'all around here or there in the rooms or tomorrow morning or whatever. Night, night. Happy Thursday. You were thinking of taking a January break too? That's funny. Gosh, I don't know. With both of us got, I mean, you do a lot more lives than I do, but gosh, we might break the internet. Let's do it. Take care, everybody. Bye.